So guys, welcome back to another video. In this one today, we're going to be trying out the Flashback 89 rated Alexis Sanchez item. And as an Arsenal fan, definitely looking forward to giving this item a go. Yeah, he left us, but at his time at the club, he was absolutely fantastic. So definitely looking forward to trying this card out. And it's a flashback to one of his seasons at Arsenal as well, which is quite nice. Anyway, EA dropped a bunch of content on us today. They released a squad of headliners players, and they also gave us headliner Adama Traore as an SBC and a headliner Alisson player as an objective reward. Obviously in this video we're going to focus on Sanchez, but if you want to see reviews on any of the other new players in Ultimate Team, let me know which ones in the comment section down below. Anyway, let's get into things for Sanchez. So let's have a look at the SBC that we're going to be submitting. You pretty much just need an 86 rated overall squad with a Premier League player in it. And at the current time, to do that, it's going to cost you around 140k from scratch. And unfortunately, we're going to have to submit some pretty high rated items to complete this SBC. We've got to get rid of a 91 Oblak, an 89 Suarez, and an 88 Cavani. But that's what you got to do, so that's what we're going to do. So there it is, the SBC is now complete, and we do have a Flashback Alexis coming into the club. And yeah, hopefully this card is going to be decent. Unsure what chem style I'm going to put on it yet, because it looks like a very, very good card. Probably could use with a pace boost, to be honest, so we probably will go with Hunter. But his shooting and dribbling stats look alright on face value. Okay, so this is the team we're going to be using this Alexis Sanchez item in. In game, we are going to play in the 4-3-2-1 formation. We're also going to play 4-3-3, and we're going to try him out as a striker in the 4-1-2-1-2 as well. So let's have a closer look at this item, shall we? He's got high work rates, which for some players works out alright, but not for everyone, so we'll see how that plays out in game. 3-star weak foot is quite limiting, but it's good to see he's got 4-star skill moves. In-game attributes wise, there's actually plenty of good stats on show, and pretty much everything is green apart from the defensive stats, which is, yeah, pretty solid. So the pace section is very nice. He's got a 90 acceleration rating, which is going to be boosted to 99 with that Hunter chem style. He's also got a good sprint speed rating as well. The shooting section looks pretty cool too. 91 attack positioning on this card, 92 shot power, and 84 finishing. Like that finishing's not too amazing, but hopefully his shot power is going to be good enough just to ping cross-goal power shots across the face of my opposition's goal. His passing attributes for an attacking player are also really nice. He's got a nice crossing rating of 85, okay short passing of 83, and not too bad long passing of 81. It's good to see that he's got quite high curve though, because that will obviously help with both his passing and shooting. The dribbling department looks pretty outstanding, to be honest. Really good agility of 93, really high balance too of 94, 91 ball control, and a 92 in-game dribbling rating. So yeah, technically the card actually looks very freaking solid. And also, for someone who's got good pace, he's also got some really nice physical stats too. Good strength of 81 for a small winger, and also pretty high aggression too, so he should fight for the ball a decent amount. The one thing that concerns me on this page though is that 81 stamina. Now if he didn't have high work rates, that probably wouldn't worry me too much, but since he's probably going to be quite active running up and down the field, that stamina probably could deplete quite quickly, so that's definitely something to you know, keep an eye on. Anyway, we've spoken for long enough, let's get into some games and let's see what the Chilean winger has to offer. So in Alexis's debut, we match up against this side, which is looks a pretty good side. He's got team of the group stage Son. He's got that informed Ben Yedder, who I absolutely hate matching up against. And he's also got a couple of icons. He's got George Best and Zambrotta in his back line. And it's actually going to be Alexis up against Zambrotta, so we'll see how he does. Leave Zambrotta initially. He's going to now go to take on PK. He's going to get round him. Chance now. My opponent's really not to put in too much pressure on me, so I'm going to come inside and try a finish shot out, and we're going to score. I mean, I have to say, first of all, not great defence from my opponent. He stood off me a bit. But what a great finesse shot from the Alexis Sanchez. Really tidy finish, that. Ball roll inside, and then scooped right around the goalkeeper. Chance now for Alexis. He'll try and use his pace to get past Zambrotta. Going to come inside with a spin. Go for the finesse again, but this time it's at ter Stegen, and he makes a save with his chest. Alexis going to come and take him on through the middle. Going to get past Varane. Varane's going to try and take him off the ball with some pressure. Well, the half-time whistle has just been blown, and yeah, not good. We had a good start to the game, but then every shot my opponent took just flew into the back of the net. So not a great end to that second half. We're going to actually switch to, let's go 4-2-3-1 and see what we can do in this formation. Halfway through this second half, I probably am going to change formation again. I'm probably going to go to the 4-1-2-1-2. David Villa plays the ball in behind. We bring Alexis Sanchez into the game. Slam the ball across the box. Oh, fortunately doesn't drop for one of our players. Mendy puts the ball down the wing. It's going to be Sanchez up against De Bruyne. We're going to try and get round him. We're going to try and make our way inside, and that should be a penalty. PK is stretched out and Sanchez has gone down. Well, full time's come around and the score is 4 goals apiece. We managed to bring it back, but unfortunately we couldn't keep our lead. Unfortunately, guys, we ended up losing that game, which is really frustrating because I feel like it's a game I should have won, but it is what it is. Alexis, on debut, got himself a goal, and I have to say, his positioning in-game did not feel too great, so going forward, I might have to put a stay forward instruction on him just because he kept coming back a lot, which is a bit annoying, but nonetheless, not the worst debut from him. Hopefully, we can get more out of him in the next match. In the next game, we face this pretty interesting squad. 1 or 2 players are off chem, notably Joe Gomez and Lacazette, but he's got a Player of the Month, Suarez, which we need to keep an eye on, and also that's Salah as well. Here's a chance. Alexis in space, goes for the finesse shot, and that would have been a cracking goal if that went in. Unfortunately, though, strikes the bar. Sanchez gets inside the box, takes off the shot, and this time puts the ball in the back of the net. Balotelli gets the ball to Sanchez, who's got a man to beat, and he's almost did well to keep hold of the ball there, but there's a chance to maybe break now. Politano's put the ball through. Can Alexis get on the end of the list? Oh, Alexander Arnold, of all people, has just come and shoved him to the floor. Beat his man there. Keep going. We keep going with Sanchez. Can we keep going? We can. Can we get the finesse away? Oh, we've hit the bar again. That guy's a post magnet. Yes. Tight angle, we're going to go for the near post shot though, and we're going to get it. And just before half time, we have ourselves a 3-goal lead. And after that goal went in, my opponent has decided to rage quit. So 2 goals for Alexis in this game, and he put in a much better performance in that 45 than he has put in the previous few matches, to be honest. So, after a few more games with this Alexis Sanchez card in my team, what are my thoughts on this card? Well, before we get into that, quick disclaimer. Gameplay tonight on FIFA has been super inconsistent. Some games have felt alright, other games have felt horrendous. So yeah, just something to bear in mind. Anyway, let's break things down. How was this guy in game? For the most part, he felt good, to be honest. Really good pace, which was nice to see. Definitely feel like that Hunter Chem style helped him out. Definitely has breakaway pace and showed that in the clips if you watch them. His shooting, for the most part, was once again pretty solid. His shot power is great, very happy with that for cross-goal shots. And his finishing is good for a winger. I wouldn't really use this guy as a striker. I don't think his finishing is that good, but it's good enough for a winger in my opinion. When you shoot with this guy, you have to shoot off of his right foot. He's got a 3-star weak foot, and that left foot, to be honest, is pretty crap. So always shoot off his right foot if the option is there. Positionally, how was this guy? Well, I have to say the wear rates definitely do affect him, and he can sit back from time to time. So if you're going to use this guy, definitely do advise the stay forward instruction on him. Sometimes he can be a bit slow to react to situations, but once this guy does get going forward, he does make some very good runs both out wide and centrally, which can be quite nice. His passing for a winger I thought was pretty solid, decent crossing on him, and also his short pass and link-up play was good enough in my opinion. The dribbling now. The dribbling in some games felt amazing, it really did, but in others he just felt really slow, sluggish and heavy, and I think that's more down to the gameplay in Ultimate Team than the actual card itself, because like I say, in some games he felt class on the ball, but in others just he turned like a truck in some games, which just doesn't make any sense with these kind of stats. So I actually put that down more to the gameplay than the player himself, because his dribbling in some games was absolutely excellent. Really good close control, really good agility, and was very fun to dribble with. Finally, physically, how was this guy? Well, with him being quite short, despite having a really good jumping stat, he isn't going to win aerial battles against like the tall top tier centre backs, but he will win a decent amount of aerial battles against full backs. His stamina of 81 I don't think held up too well. I feel like when he had them, since he does have them high wear crits, he runs around a lot and he does tire quicker than most players, which is a bit of a shame. But stamina's not terrible, but yeah, it's not too great. And if he is running around for you a lot, he is going to tire rather quickly. Was very happy with his strength and aggression though. He showed really good fight for the ball, which was nice. And he's one of the players who, when he loses possession, he can win it back if given the opportunity. Overall then, what's the verdict on this card? I think it's a pretty good item, to be honest, and it's probably the best Serie A left winger you can pick up right now, aside from that left wing in form Ronaldo, of course. But yeah, pretty fun item, and I don't think 140k for this card is all that bad, to be honest. I don't think it's like incredible value, but I also don't think it's terrible value. So yeah, overall fairly pleased with this card. It's just a shame the wear crates do hold him back a bit, and that 3-star weak foot is just quite frustrating on a winger. But nonetheless, nice little card, and will definitely score you goals, especially if you like them cross goal shots, because yeah, his shot power is pretty special in game, and also is really good for them low driven strikes as well. Anyway guys, those are my thoughts on the Flashback Alexis Sanchez item. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please do leave a like rating on it. In the comment section down below, let me know your thoughts on this card. Thanks for watching, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one.